Once again, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel, Sir Abhishek Barman. Today's topic is Ulysses by Alfred Tennyson. Ulysses is one of the most important poems in English literature. Part 2. Though the poem is not divided into two parts, but for the convenience of the students, I deliberately divided the poem into two parts. Part 2. Part 1 already uploaded in this channel, word by word, sentence by sentence, para wise with full annotation, summary, and central idea. English to English, I'm going to discuss. So let's get started. In the part 1, that is in the first class, already we knew Ulysses. Ulysses is the embodiment of modern passion for knowledge. Experience is the embodiment of exploration for the limitless lands. He is also the embodiment of the annexation of the new thought and shines. That kind of man, Ulysses, feeling very much tired, he finds no meaning in leading a quiet, peaceful domestic life in the company of his aged wife in the barren kingdom. He feels very much fatigued. And Ulysses here longs to drink the wine of his life to the last drop, that is the last moment of his life. He continues his space. So let's get started. This is my son, my own Telemachus, to whom I leave the scepter and the isle, well loved of me, discerning to fulfill this labor, by slow prudence to make mild a rugged people, and through soft degrees subdue them to the useful and the good. Ulysses says that he now I'm going to elaborately discuss part 1. This is my son, mine own Telemachus, to whom I leave the scepter and the isle, well loved of me, discerning to fulfill this labor, by slow prudence to make mild a rugged people, and through soft degrees subdued him to the useful and the good. Ulysses here introduces us to his son Telemachus. He says that this is Telemachus, he is our son, that is Ulysses and Penelope are Telemachus' parents, to whom I leave, to whom I leave the scepter and the isle. Scepter here means the rod, that is the kingship, the symbol of the king, and isles means island, that is Ithaca. Ulysses is Ulysses is fully determined to deliver the shards of kingship to his son Telemachus, and the isle, that is the shards of ruling the kingdom of Ithaca to Telemachus, who is his own son. And this is the son Telemachus who is eagerly waiting patiently for his father's returning for 20 years. Well loved of me, discerning to fulfill this labor. Here, Ulysses says that he loved his son very much. Discerning to full, discerning here means the quick insight, that is the intelligent enough to fulfill this labor. This labor means the hard work. Of what kind of hard work? That is, Ulysses says that his son is intelligent enough to work hard to fulfill, that is govern, that is administer his kingdom Ithaca, by slow prudence to make mild a rugged people. Here Ulysses says that his son is very much appropriate to introduce such kind of mild, there's very much soft rule, so that so that the right people of his kingdom will be very much civilized. There is illiterate to literate, uncivilized to civilized. He is smart enough to apply such kind of particular rules and regulation and reforms that would be very much beneficial to transform the people, and through soft degrees subdue them to the useful and the good. Here, soft degrees means would apply some mild, very much slow, slowly he will introduce some rules, subdue, that is, train them. That is, Ulysses says that Telemachus possesses some intelligence by which he will be able to train them, that is, literate them, that is teach them how to make them useful, to transform his barren kingdom to the good kingdom, that is, to make his kingdom a prosperous kingdom. He would apply some rules and apply some norms and reforms and train, and he would apply some training by which he would be easily able to transform his barren kingdom to a prosperous kingdom by using his people and applying some appropriate rules and regulations. Most blameless is he. Ulysses here says that here says that his son is above corruption. His son has no any kind of blame. He has no any kind of fault. He is completely free and frank and corruptionless and pure, centered in the sphere. That is, centered in sphere means he is very much concerned about his common duties and designed not to fail in offices of tenderness and pay meet adoration to my household gods. Here, Ulysses is very much confident that Telemachus has fondness for govern the people of his kingdom. He has some interest, appropriate interest to perform his common duties. Descent is his very much prudent, intelligent, not to fail his offices of tenderness. That is, he would never fail to he would never neglect his common duties of his offices of tenderness. That is, he would perform his normal duty to pay attention to his mother and to his grandson. Not only that, he would pay meet adoration to my household gods. We know that in the Greek mythology, the Greeks were very much believers of the different gods and goddesses. They were believers of the existence of gods and goddesses in the natural phenomena. That's why he would pay adoration. He would worship the gods and goddesses which are in their family. That is, he is smart enough to perform the any kind of rules and regulations and duties he would perform. That is service. That is, he would civilize the uncivilized people. He will pay attention to his mama, to his mother and his parents. Not only that, he will also appropriately worship the gods and goddesses in his family when I am gone. When he would be absent in his kingdom, that is, when he would leave his kingdom, he will not attend in his kingdom. His son will be smart enough to do whatever his kingdom needs to do. He works his work, I mind. He here, Telemachus, and I means Ulysses here. Ulysses says that his son Telemachus is very much appropriate to do his duties. He has some interest to perform. He has fondness for ruling the kingdom and perform the domestic life. That's why, as he has interest to do this, he should do his work. That is Ulysses, is the symbol of the modern passion for knowledge, experience and exploration and adventure and the science and thoughts and technology and advanced thinking. And that's why I should do what I like to do. That is, once again, I would set sail for a fresh journey. Next, there lies the port, the vessel, puffs her sail, there gloom the dark, broad seas, my mariners, souls that have toiled and rowed and thought with me. Yeah, Ulysses says that. The Ulysses can see standing there, he can see the port, and he can see the vessel. There is a ship, puffs that is filled, her sail. That is, it was a windy day. It was a windy day when there was a glorious wind. In the wind, during the wind, he could see that in the port the seas are anchored. The seas are anchored, and the sails and the sails of the ship are filled with the glorious wind. It is the ship is ready to start its journey. their gloom, the dark. Broad, she's broad here means deep. She's here. Here Ulysses says that he could see the on the surface of the sea. That is, the surface of the sea is covered with a dark cloud and the mist. That is inclement weather. And as it is a windy day, the surface of the sea is covered with gloominess and darkness. And that's why there is a grand wind, and the grand wind filled the sail. That is, everything is ready. Every equipment is ready to start his journey. And so he said that my mariners, here Ulysses says that my mariners, that is his co-sailors, souls that have toiled and wrought. That is, Ulysses says that during their previous journey, he and the sailors toiled. That is toiled, worked hard, wrought. That is worked. They Ulysses and his sailors worked hard to finish their journey in the previous years and thought with me. That is, Ulysses wants to say that he and the sailors are have the same thinking. They have the common object to set sail new and newer and the newer, the to sail, the to sail or to explore the unexplored, to see the unseen, to know the unknown one. And that thought is referred to here by the poem by Shailesh, is the thought with me, that ever with a frolic welcome took the thunder and the sunshine. Here Ulysses says that wherever we went, everywhere we were given the frolic. That is the full-hearted welcome. To whom we went, everybody welcomed us with a very joyous heart. The thunder and the sunshine. That is, when we traveled in the previous years, we meet thunder. Thunder here means the day filled with dangerous weather, inclement weather, adverse weather, and the sunshine, that is the good weather, the favorable weather. Ulysses says that we traveled, we completed our journey, meeting with both kind of atmosphere, both kind of weather. That is the inclement weather and the favorable weather opposed. That is, we face such kind of different kind of weather, and we already overcame such kind of atmosphere. So the so Ulysses says that free hearts, free foreheads, you and I are old. Old age hath yet his honor and his toil. Death closes to all, but something here, the end, some work of noble note may yet be done, not unbecoming men that strove with gods. Here, Ulysses emphatically declares that free hearts, that is, there he and his sailors have free hearts, that is, bold and strong hearts. They possess some hearts which are bold and strong, free foreheads. That is, they have no any tension, they have no any concern what might happen in their life. They are completely tensionless. Is referred to by the words free heart and free foreheads. You and I are old. Here Ulysses admits that, Ulysses confesses that he, Ulysses, and his mariners, the sailors, are in advanced age, old age, that hath yet his honor and his toil. He also says that old age does not mean that mean ending. Old means is yet to do something noble, and yeah, old age has something to do. Yeah, old age has some capability to perform some honorable work and toil. That is the hard work. Death closes to all. He also said that death closes, that is, human being is born to death, decay, and destruction. Everybody will bid goodbye after a span of time. We also human being. So it is very natural that we one day will come when we will bid goodbye. So death closes to all. Though we are in advanced age, but yet we have some honorable work and hard work to perform by us, because we are the people. We possess some hearts which are the great hearts, but something here the end, yet there is something to be done by us. some work of noble note. Yet we have some noble work we shall have to perform, may yet be done. Yet, that is, some works are there which should be done, which should be performed in the advanced days, in our old days, not unbecoming men that stoop with gods. We are the fighters, we are the great fighters. We already fought with gods. We should keep in mind that during the Trojan War, the gods already took the side of the Trojan, and the Greek fighters fought with Mars and Venus, and that's why we are such kind of heroic people, heroic sailors. We should not do something. We should not do something that would become us unbecoming. That is, in this stage, we should not. We should not think to stop our journey. That if we would stop our journey, we will become unbecoming men to the people, and that's why. So let's get started to a fresh journey. He also said that the lights begin to twinkle from the rocks, the long day one is, the slow moon climbs, the deep moans round with many voices. Come, my friends, it's not too late to seek a newer world. Ulysses says that, here, my friends, now it's the time of evening. The long day, that is, the day is going to be ended. It is natural that at the same time the moon is climbing, the moon is rising in the eastern sky, from the eastern sky, and the light, as it is evening, the people who resides, the people who live in the houses of the rocks, they light the lights from their house. The light is twinkling. They can see the deep moans. The deep here means the deep sea. Moans, that is lamenting round with many voices. Here, during the period, at the advanced stage, Ulysses can hear, can understand that the deep sea, the deep sea moans. That is, the deep sea means here the large waves, the call of the waves, the call of the sea. We could hear, that is the loud sound of the waves. They are calling clearly, wildly inviting the sailors to come. Without the sailors, the deep sea, that is the waves are moaning, are lamenting. They're inviting, they are calling to whom? To the sailors, especially Ulysses. Come, my friends, and that's why he addresses his co-sailors as his friends very passionately. It's not too late to seek a newer world. Yes, it is. It is our advanced days. We are old, but it is not too old. Sorry, it is not too late. Yet this time is enough to. We have a few years of time, and this time is not too late. This time is enough to start a fresh journey, to seek, to find a new land of the world. So, my friends, let's go, push off. So let's push from the port, and sitting well in order to smite. So, my friends, my mariners, my sailors, please push from the port, and please take your seat, appropriate seat, in order to smite, to use the oars, oars to move forward. No, there is no time to stay here. Just waste a single moment, a single term, hour or minute here. So let's start it our journey to strike. Smite here, strike with oars. And so let's start. We are advanced in age, but this is not too late. This time is enough to discover something new. So let's start it our journey. Next he said, the sounding furrows for my purpose holds to sail beyond the sunset and the bars of all the western stars until I die. Ulysses says that the sounding furrows here, the big size of the waves are there. For my purpose holds, my only purpose is to, to go ahead, to continue my journey. What is my purpose? To sail beyond the sunset. My object is to a place where I would go, is the place where the sun set. We know that the Greeks believed that the stars take bath, take bath in the western part of at the beyond of the western horizon. So the speaker Ulysses expresses his desire to set sail the place where the sun set and the births of all the western stars, and I will reach the place where the stars perform their birth. Once again, I want to tell that the Greeks believed that the stars, after a long span of time, they set in the western part of the sea, and there they take rest. Here Ulysses says Ulysses says he wants to meet the place. He wants to go that particular place where the stars take their bath or perform their bathing that is beyond our vision, beyond our utmost thought. I would go there until I die. Until I die. That is before death. I will never stop my journey. Until I death, that is so far I will alive, I will continue my journey to reach the particular place where the stars bath. It may be that the gods will wash us down here. This is first time Ulysses expresses his optimistic thought that this should be their last journey. It might be that they would be gulped, they will be washed down, they will be swept down, they will be gone down under the deep sea by the big size of the waves, by the whirlpools. That is, they might be died. It may be that they would be washed down under the sea. It may be we shall touch the happy isles. Happy isles means the earthly paradise. The Greeks believed that earthly paradise is a place where the lots of different kinds of islands are there. They treat it as earthly paradise, and though the modern name of this earthly paradise is Canary. Here Ulysses, at the same time, Ulysses expressed his optimism that it may be we shall touch the happy isles. Does not matter if inclement weather or the waves would wash us down under the sea. It would be very much fortunate to us that we will go the happy isles where the great heroes, the great fighters live. It will be very much fortunate to us. So it does not matter what would happen to us, but my only purpose is to reach the place where the stars set and see the great Achilles whom we knew. Here Ulysses says that if they would be washed down under the sea, that is, if he would die, it would be very much lucky part from them, because after death they would reach the happy isles, that is the earthly paradise, and they would meet with the greatest, the bravest hero of the Greek mythology, Achilles, whom they would meet. It would be very much lucky for them whom we knew. That is, as they are the great heroes, Greek heroes, they knew well who Achilles is. Though mass is taken, mass abides. He once again confessed that as they are in advanced age, lots of strength and energy and enthusiasm already gone with the passage of time. But it is not that much has been taken, but much is yet now. And though we are not now that strength which in old days moved earth and heaven, that which we are one equal temper of the heroic hearts. Yeah. Ulysses says that, yes, they are now advanced age, they are old. And that's why the youthful energy, youthful vigor, vitality have gone, moved at the time of their youth, moved earth and heaven, that is when they were young, they had the vigor, vitality and energy by which they would perform the impossible outfits, impossible acts of heroism and endurance. but they are now not capable enough to do such kind of impossible one. Now time has transformed them this condition which we are, that is today the youthful vigor has gone, but today what they are now, that they are not like the previous one equal temper of heroic hearts, but till now they are the ownership, they possess such kind of hearts which are equal to them. And what kind of hearts? The heroic hearts. Their hearts are not cowardice. Their heart is still now heroic, and the hearts they possess are all equal, are equally charged with heroic idealism, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will to strive, to seek, to find, and not to ill. Ulysses said that it is not our deliberate thinking that we want to be old. Who made us weak? Who made us old? It is time. It is time and fate. What is the fate? What is the fate? Human being is born to death, decay, and destruction. Fever, fate, and frustration would would come in the human being. This is our destiny of every human being, and this is natural that we are weak by time. It does not matter, but strong in will. Time has taken away our physical strength and physical energy, but time has no control over our will. We have till now the will, desire, longing that is very much strong. For what? To strive, to try, to seek, to look for, to find, or finding. And in the course of this work, that is trying, seeking, finding, taking, looking, during this course of action, not to yield. We will not submit, we will not surrender, we will not apologize or submit our surrender under any circumstances, under the any kind of perils or adverse situation or adversities or inclement weather or dangerous weather. Will never submit. Will continue our journey before our death. This is what I tried my level best to present this poem like this. Next Sunday, just at 6 p.m., I will provide you lots of very, very important questions for any kind of examination. Goodbye.